Well, we're going to take a little walk around of my 1978 Ford Bronco. It's finally finished. It's looking good too. I'm just saying. It's a kind of a cold day out right now, but yeah, it's looking good in the sun. Let's do kind of a quick walk around. It's got a 5-inch lift. It's got a built 400, well, it's a 408 cubic inch. 450 horsepower, 524 foot-pounds of torque. C6 transmission, NP205 transfer case. It's been a frame off restoration. Everything is new. We'll take a look under the hood too. It's got amp side steps that hide away. Got the carpet protectors in there. Door panels, these are the original door panels with custom leather diamond stitched inserts. These are also the original seats, original back seat, recovered in leather with leather inserts and armrest. I took away the factory style center console for a couple reasons. It looks like a Tupperware piece. I don't really like it. Cup holders are terrible. In this case, I could put modern cup holders front and back, and also have a place for people to put their phones and a lockable storage area that's, anyway, it just looks nicer. I've installed a charging port for electronics here. This here is a input for the radio, and also that'll do slow charging on your phone too if you want. It's a retro sound radio with Bluetooth hands-free capability. This truck did not come with air conditioning, so I added these vents in the factory locations, and it's got a vintage air conditioning system in it. See if I can get this seat up. So all these, of course, the factory seat mounts are all the same, just been refurbished. New carpet, seat belts were re-webbed, original buckles, but everything is new. New seals, I mean, all the rubber, everything. This was sent out to be re-chromed, and it's the original trim. It's just been re-chromed. The sill plates were too bad to reuse, so these are reproduction sill plates with a sill protector down here. Let's see. All of the trim is original. Of course, all the lenses are new, but all the bright work is original to the truck and was just sent out to get repaired and polished any places. These are all reproduction. You know, I mean, you can pretty much buy everything for these. These wheels are 15 by 10s with 35-inch Dix CPEC tires, Trail Country EXPs. They're pretty quiet. They're not a super hummy tire. With Fox IFP shocks. I had to go with these shocks because the shocks came with the kit were too soft, and this was a bear to drive, lifted. So we put a better, stiffer shock on there. Night and day, drives like a dream. All of this is original, not the center. Bumpers are reproductions. And let's pop the hood. See where the jewelry is. I just think that's so cool. Oh yeah, the transmission transfer case has it's a twin stick conversion. So front and rear, low, neutral, high, you can run independently. Of course, it won't let you put one in high and one in low. It locks you off from doing that, of course. Why would you do that? We've got Dakota digital gauges. Let's turn the key to the on position. Bam. Amazing. They look factory, but of course they're not. Let's never get tired of that. It's like a trick. Okay, hang on to the camera here while I'm doing this. All right. Apologize for that. Okay. And there's the jewelry. We've got old school Ford Motorsport valve covers. You cannot buy these anymore. My engine builder had these for years and years and decided that my engine was the engine they should go on. I just painted the fins to match the engine, Ford Blue. This is a MSD billet distributor and coil. I just painted the coil to match as well. There's a Quick Fuel Slayer carburetor. Hydrotech Hydro Boost brakes. It's got the Delphi power steering pump and the Redhead steering box. This engine has got Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock heads. It's been bored out to 408 and yeah, 400 crank. So this is where the amp research controller is mounted. I have a shut-off key and all of see the fan relays and the amp steps relays are over there. I've got some master relays right here. Well, they're not relays, they're circuit breakers. Optima yellow top battery. I've got a cold case, factory style aluminum radiator with dual fans. This just bolted in. It fit exactly with no nonsense. We've got ceramic coated headers. They're you can see them better on this side and under the truck. They're hooker headers, and there's a hooker 2 1/4 dual exhaust system. It was just basically a build-it-yourself kit. Honestly, this truck would benefit from 2.5 inch dual. You can go 3 inch. You know, the issue is space where you route it, but it could probably unlock some of that HP potential. Got a underhood cover there, new hinges, the hardware to build it. This is all stainless hardware. You know what they say, there's just too much to list. But I'll try, you know. This was a fun build, but one that I learned a lot on as far as just the time and effort it takes to do every individual, to pay attention, you know, to the details. So I won't, that window does roll down, the back window does. You can't, of course, open this door unless that window's down, and then it drops like a tailgate. It does work. And it's a new motor actually. I don't know. I just try not to roll it down that much. Whatever. But in the back here on that far side was where the factory spare tire sat. You can kind of see the notch out in that white trim piece. That was where the mounting hardware went. But of course, these 35s, I couldn't put a spare in there, and this didn't come with a factory tire mount on the back. So I just, what do you need a spare for? Are you gonna get a flat tire? I don't think so. So anyway, it's beautiful. It's just so fun. We'll do a little underneath the truck so you can kind of see. I mean, it's just shiny new. And then the headliner, I don't know if we looked at the headliner. I guess we did a little bit. So that's a LED light. Headliner is suede material. And oh yeah, the top I sprayed inside and out with Raptor liner. It's really tough. It's not going to change the way it looks over time. And the fiberglass the fibers were showing through. It was looking very shabby, and I like the look. I thought it was kind of appropriate for a truck. You know, you've got kind of the contrast in you know, materials and textures. You don't have, you know, everything smooth. I mean, I like all kinds of different things, but I also like to play with textures and whatnot. So all of the trim on the dash is reproduction, but this truck had all of this trim on it from new. It's just, of course, it was faded out and bad looking. Had the dash recovered in leather to match this leather, and yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Anyway, thought I'd take you around to take a peek at it, and hopefully some lucky, you know, buyer will enjoy this truck for a long time, and it won't sit unused forever and ever. Amen. So